Hello, and welcome to Rebel Priestess, where we unleash your rebel within, your authentic and most powerful self. My readings are a little different. I serve as a divine mirror for a rare collective, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Are you ready? Let's dive in. Let's talk about people, relationships, and the roles they serve in our life for us. Many people think that relationships are this investment where there has to be an attachment. People are overly invested in other people to a point where it causes disruption and distortion in our own frequencies. And what I'm being guided to share today is that we are the main character in our reality, as you probably know. We are the creator of our existence. And all of the people in our life are actually tools, you could say, helpers. Think of it this way. If you wanted to make a recipe of lemon cake, you would go into the kitchen, and when you would get out all of your utensils to make your lemon cake, you would preheat the oven, you would get your pans, you would get your spatula, you would get your eggs, your flour, your sugar, all the ingredients that you need to make this cake. Realizing that to make a cake, there are different steps that happen for the final outcome. So for instance, you need to mix the dry ingredients. You might need to mix the wet ingredients. You might need to slowly fold something in. You might need to let something sit, let it rise, let it level, and then you bake it. And when you bring it out of the oven, you have to let it cool before you can frost it. And this is life. And when we become too attached to people, places, things, anything, that is where this distortional energy comes in, and it becomes resistance. It's as if there's this internal battle fighting with ourselves that begins to show externally. And this is where a lot of grief and pain and disharmony in our life start to enter. So you could see it as a form of self-sabotage. And it's totally normal. This is seen in so many people. Everybody goes through this. We feel so attached to the external because we truly don't feel complete and whole internally. We feel like we need something outside of us to make us complete or successful. And this is what I'm speaking in regards to is people, places, things, not necessarily speaking about God. Because I do believe that we need God, source, creator in our lives. And that's internally and externally a relationship with our source. So speaking of people and not needing anything externally, meaning you've got to know 100% without a doubt that you are enough, that you are strong enough, you are capable, you are smart, you're resilient, that you can live life on your own, single. If you had no friends, if you had no men or women, lovers in your life or family, do you feel like you could live in harmony with yourself? And if that answer is no, then you're most likely attached to these external relationships, whether it be with people or things. When you can truly let go of anything
and feel so much joy and happiness and peace and love in your heart and freedom. It gives you so much freedom. When you can truly detach from everything, you feel more freedom in your heart than any amount of money, than any lover could generate inside of you. And so that's today's message is spend more time going within and sitting with yourself, loving yourself, holding yourself, and feeling your own energy. Just feeling your own capacity to love, feeling your own capacity to be resilient, and appreciating that, honoring that. Start talking to yourself in the mirror and saying, wow, look how strong you are. Look at how much you've gone through. Look at how much you've grown. Look at how loving you are. Look at what a person of integrity you are. Because it's true. You would not be receiving this message if none of that was true. I'm just here to remind you that you're an amazing aspect of Source in a human body. And sometimes we forget how powerful we are and where we came from. So trust yourself, believe in yourself, back yourself, and know that you have everything within and you have access to Source. And don't forget to call upon your relationship with God, the Creator, and Spirit, and the universe, and whoever feels aligned with you. That is your support system. That is your connection to your internal guidance. But just reminding you that detachment is key. Detachment frees yourself. It frees your soul. It frees your mental stories. So I'm wishing all of you a most beautiful day and the most blessed detachments and freedom.
So thank you. It is my genuine honor to read for all of you. And don't forget to continue to leave emojis or comments, no matter how small or vague, so that I can continue to read your energetic nudges most efficiently. Be well, friends.